It snowed. Oh, it is cold. It's 9 degrees outside.
Without fail, every single time that I end up in a winter situation, somebody says, why don't you just drive south? And I guess the short and simple answer is because I don't want to.
That was snow. You want to see who's not cold?
Well, it wasn't supposed to snow today. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I have a lot of things that I really want to get done. I'm going to try to work through the cold. Akila took 3 steps outside and said, hell no. So she is lounging next to the wood stove in the van. And I'm out here. Okay. Wow, it's cold! Holy cow! You know what makes me feel better? Music. I can hardly feel my hands, but I'm almost done. Maybe if I put this on. I promised myself that I would finish this wall today, but the temps are just dropping so fast. It's supposed to get really cold tonight. Oh my gosh, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Oh, did I forget any nooks? Oh shoot, I have that one really little piece up there. might be cold, but it is so pretty. Keela has the zoomies, so I'm gonna zoom around with her for a little bit. I need more wood. It has warmed up to about 15 degrees. So when it gets this cold, there are a few things that are just unavoidable. So one of those is frozen water. This is thawing a bit now, but it was mostly frozen when I woke up this morning, and it was inside of the van. It's actually not doing too bad now. And then the other thing is power stations. So I still have 15% on my little one, but my big one is at 0 and it can't charge. So if they get too cold, then they can't charge. So I put him up here so he can warm up. And then he'll probably be able to go back outside in, I don't know, a few hours. I like to get it really warm so he can charge good for the rest of the day. So I put this wood stove in 2 winters ago, and personally I would never go back to a diesel heater. I love the wood stove so much, and it very much suits my lifestyle, because my lifestyle always has been like just being in an area for at least a few weeks. But there are some really major pros to it being up so high. And I know that that is actually quite counterintuitive when people are thinking about heat sources. Typically you want them a little bit lower because heat rises. But in the case of living really small in a van in cold weather like this, I am often so grateful that I installed it in the way that I did. Because number one, I don't care that the bottom is cold. I'm not spending time on this bottom half of my van. I spend time in my bed when it's cold. So the stove works way less to heat up this area. It has like half the amount of space to heat up. What's really great about it is that my fridge and my freezer barely have to work. I haven't heard them turn on at all since I've been up, because it is so cold down there that they don't have to work. And why is that important? It's important because typically if you're in a winter weather scenario, you're getting a lot less sun. So there might be snow covering your solar panels for part of the day. It is more likely to be cloudy, and there's just a smaller amount of sun during the day because the days are shorter. All of that means that if you are off the grid, if you're relying on solar power, you have less energy for your appliances. So the fact that this wood stove isn't heating up my fridge and freezer and making them kick on and work really hard all day is just conserving my power. Not to mention the vibes are just so cozy.
It's really windy.
There's not a whole lot that I can do in weather like this. But because I spend hardly any time in the van, when I have days that force me to stay inside, it's like a real treat. I just took Akila outside for a short walk and it's amazing how cold it feels out there. It really feels as though winter has settled in. Like this is the first day where it's like, yeah, it is absolutely winter. So this morning I finished Kite Runner. I haven't had a good cry like this in a while. And there are a bunch of books that I picked up at a thrift store a few months ago, so I've been working through them. I don't know which one I want to read next. I do have a book waiting for me at the post office, but I will not be going into town today. So yeah, at that thrift store, I found some of my favorite books. I love Educated and I love Unbroken. These are two of my all-time favorite books. So I got them as a physical copy. They were so cheap. I picked up this book at the thrift store. It looks really interesting. It's called The Last Place on Earth. And it's the true story of two people racing to the South Pole. I think this one will probably be a little bit more of like a heavy, informative adventure read. I don't know that I'm in the mood for that. Okay, the other book that I picked up at the thrift store is Eat, Pray, Love. And I've heard that some people absolutely love it, where they're like, yes, it's a must read, and then other people are very critical of it. And this one is super short. I could probably finish this in 2 days, and then I'll mark this one off my list. Yay! Okay, that settles that. I just got back from a 3-mile hike with Akila. It was cold, but so beautiful. And while the sun is still up, I'm gonna make both of us dinner so that I don't have to do it when it gets really, really cold. I just poured her water and it's already turning to ice. Oh, it's gonna be a really pretty sunset, I think. And I guess to elaborate on the question posed at the beginning of this video, I think winter is really beautiful, and I love how it forces me to slow down. And if you're familiar at all with winter in the desert, the snow can often be gone the next day. I have a feeling I'm not wearing enough clothes to make this comfortable. This is one of those days that I don't want to do this. I'm gonna go put on long underwear. Fit check. That's what all the young kids do these days. The hoodie is from, I have no idea, I got it at a snowboarding party, even though I don't snowboard. Insulated bibs, Carhartt, long underwear, Vortex, Amazon slippers. That's what we're working in today, Akila. I have never in my life said the words fit check before that moment, so. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 of 55, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 45. Oh shit. Nice. Alright. Do I have anything behind me? Guess we'll find out. Good job, little truck. I'm heading over to James's because I do not have a table saw, and I'm just not convinced that it would be a smart move to get a table saw because I do have really limited solar. And one of the things that I definitely need a table saw for is a little groove so that my door seal can like fit into the groove and I can like finish my door hopefully this week. Hi everybody. I've got some really beautiful mule deer up here. I think they're all does.
It needs to go just maybe from here to the outside. Be like this. See what I mean?
That's gonna be so nice.
Table saw's kind of handy too.
I know.
Let me help you haul it over there.
Sure. What's green up here? Crackers.
Yeah, it's a lower board.
Oh.
Business lies, bugs and suits, bugs and ties, and I get fit and I make, and I don't know what the man is his brand. Ass, but it's from the purple ketchup, the BBA's and microplastics. Just hope it don't go mistake. The button of your best shirt and your big bitch I just wake up out of the way.
Tear off all your skin, give your heart to me. Every single scar is a masterpiece. You only see the dark, but I see the seams. Are we there yet? Are we there?
Hi, honey. Hi. I'll be down there in a little bit, I promise. Hi. Should I come down there quick? I'll come down there really quick.
You feel like a beggar, but you're royalty. Heart so full of flowers growing wild and green. Dig your nails into the dirt, then you find the seed. They're singing, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Ooh. You know I can't stop, baby, I'm paralyzed by fear.
Oh. My battery died, but it's not ideal, but I think that I can just still lay this and then I think that'll work fine. I know, Akila. I am so sorry, I just have to be up here for a little bit. Hi, honey, I know. I know, honey. I know, this sucks.
I feel like I could live forever. I feel like I could live forever. I met you in the summer, you were 17, and you looked like you walked right out of a magazine. Set the room on fire, put a spell on me. I was singing, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Took me through the pages of your history. Now you're the only book I've ever wanted to read. Still I hope it's singing, are we there yet? Are we there
So glad that that is over. It's 3 o'clock, which means in 1 hour it will soon become almost unbearable to work outside.